O que aconteceu? Perdi a hidráulica! Freio de pouso! Mayday, Mayday! Bom, pousou, né? Pousou o avião, pousamos o avião. Deu tudo certo. Mas é melhor começar a escolinha de voo. Vocês vão aprender aí com o melhor capitão. Flight Simulator 2020. Esse jogo aqui, cara, eles fizeram o mundo inteiro. Quer dizer, o mundo inteiro. Fizeram esse planeta inteiro, né? Não é tão grande, mas já é alguma coisa, né? Tem como ir em qualquer lugar do planeta. Tem todos os aeroportos. Tem esses pontinhos aqui que eu não sei o que são. Mas esses azuis são os aeroportos. É tudo baseado no Bing Maps. Podia ser no Google Maps, mas é no Bing Maps. E vamos começar aqui no treino de voo, né? Vamos aprender a pilotar.
Welcome to flight training. I'm your
Já
instructor.
começa no ar aí, ó.
But you can just call me Jess.
Mas é a mulher que tá pilotando, a
This
Jess.
session, we'll get started with some basic controls.
Vamos lá,
Sound
Jess.
good? First things first, let's get familiar
Controles
with your
básicos.
surroundings. Don't worry, I've got the stick while you get your bearings. Out your side windows, you can see we have great visibility over Sedona today.
É. Tudo ótimo, tudo lindo. E aí, acabou a lição?
This is Red Rock territory. Beautiful, isn't it?
Tá lindo. O jogo tá bonito, né? Quer dizer, simulador tá bonito. Mexer a câmera aqui. Tá meio sujo, hein?
Time to fly this bird. The first control on our training list is the yoke. Simple enough, right? Before
É
long,
bem
you
simples,
won't
bem
even need a
fácil.
co-pilot.
Eu sempre soube.
Until then, if you want help with the radio or checklists or simply flying the plane, I'll be here.
Vamos pousar aqui, Jess. Qualquer coisa você pega aí no controle, hein? Tá meio alto. Vamos abortar esse pouso aí. Acabou a lição. Não aprendi nada. E vamos pra próxima.
Today we're talking about attitudes of flight. How your plane is oriented relative to the horizon. If you look outside, you can see the cockpit is just about 4 inches below the horizon line. Take a look at the attitude indicator. As the name implies, it shows your
Ali
current
mostra
attitude. The white line is
o
the
horizonte.
horizon, with the sky above
Pra ver
and
se
the
tá
ground
apontando pra
below.
cima ou pra baixo.
That orange element in the middle, aligned with the horizon, that's your plane. Check your tachometer. Looks like we're pushing
Tacômetro
around
é a
2,300
potência do
revolutions per
motor.
minute. Combined, attitude and engine RPMs translate to aircraft performance. Which leads us to your airspeed indicator.
O medidor de velocidade do ar.
Now, last but not least, check your altimeter. To figure out your altitude, you always want to read the
De
small needle
altitude.
first. That's how many thousands of feet up you are. Then on to the big needle for the hundreds. Pull back slightly on the yoke to raise the nose just above the horizon line. About 2 inches.
Vamos lá. Vamos testar. Vai, Jace, é contigo.
Thanks. I've got control now. Well done.
Ah, ela controlou, cara. Jace é muito boa. Melhor pilota.
And I've already set us up in landing configuration at 65 knots with 10 degrees of flaps and idle power.
Vamos pousar isso aqui.
We're
Agora
on
eu
the
quero
glide
ver.
slope now. Maintain speed around 65 knots. Change your pitch if you need to, and keep your aim point on the runway number. When you're targeting the runway number, you want to keep it
65
steady in your
knots.
sights. If
Mirar
it
na
looks like the
pista.
number's moving up in your windscreen, you're coming in low. You'll
Moleza.
need to add a bit more throttle to get back on the slope. If it looks like the number's moving down in your windscreen, well, then you're too high. You'll need to add flaps to increase your rate of descent, but you'll also need to push forward and trim to change your attitude and maintain the same speed.
Flaps.
Keep your aim point on the runway threshold. When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare. Once we pass the
Que
threshold,
flare?
shift your aim point to the end of the runway. Then, pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it.
Devagar agora.
Okay, we're past the threshold. Start the flare. Keep pulling back slowly. Let the plane settle onto the runway. Don't push it down,
Calma,
but don't
calma,
let it
Jess.
start climbing. Nice. Now apply the brakes to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop.
Suave. Suave.
Great job. As they say, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing.
Moleza.
Let's be honest, no one likes going around in circles, unless you're a pilot training on traffic patterns. Sedona's standard traffic pattern follows a 1,000-foot altitude around the main runway. By the time we're through here, you'll know how to complete the full run from takeoff to landing. So let's get started. When we're up, keep us aligned with the runway and climb to 5,400 feet. We're going for a left-hand traffic pattern. Once we reach altitude, you're gonna
Pegar
start turning
altitude,
left 90 degrees
virar pra
toward a
esquerda.
122-degree heading. Okay, we're in the pattern. Get ready to enter the crosswind section. We've got the wind at our back now. We're on the right track. Lower your nose to a cruise attitude and reduce power to 2,100 RPMs.
Parece tudo bem. Tá tudo bem.
We're gonna fly past the end of the runway here. Keep going until you see it at a 45-degree angle behind you. That's your cue to turn left again, onto the base leg.
Tem que ir até a pista estar a 45 graus.
Alright, reduce power to idle to start losing altitude and maintain cruise attitude.
Reduzir a
Keep an eye
potência.
on the runway as we get ready for our final
Fazer a
turn.
curva.
That'll also keep our speed around 65 knots.
E manter a velocidade de 65 nós.
There we go. The runway's in full view. Make sure to keep the plane centered on approach.
Manter o avião
If you're too high, add
centralizado.
flaps. Too low, add
Botar
power to
flaps.
maintain the glide path.
Flaps! Tá muito alto. Como é que dá? A pista é longa. Suave! Próxima missão, voo solo.
Are you ready for this? You are going solo on a full VFR flight.
Ela nem quer vir comigo aí.
You'll be departing Flagstaff Pulliam Airport, handling every navigational step on your way to Sedona. From takeoff to touchdown, it's all you. Don't worry though. Even if I'm not with you in the cockpit, I'm always with you in spirit.
É, tá comigo só no espírito, tá bom. Ela fugiu, ó. O Jazz me abandonou. Bom, vamos lá, né? Manter centralizado, mais ou menos, e vamos decolar. Sobe, começa o timer ali, tem que contar o tempo até Mantis Park. Mas primeiro tem que chegar até 8.000 pés. Chegando a 8.000 pés. Posicionar o avião em cima do aeroporto de partida. E começar o timer aqui. Para chegar em Mantis Park. Cento e 63 graus. Ali, ó, acho que é ali, ó. Acho que chegamos, ó. Tem que virar agora pra Sedona. 221 graus. uma acelerada no tempo. Pô, tá muito bonito esse jogo, cara. Quer dizer, simulador. E ainda tem o mundo todo, né? Esse planeta aí, ó. Planeta Terra. Acho que estamos chegando, hein? Ó, o aeroporto ali, a gente vai pousar ali, ó. Devagar. 65 nós. Flaps. Tá meio alto ainda, hein? Dá um mergulho. E freia! Vira, vira!
Welcome back, and well done.
Quase tão boa
It's
aí,
clear you're
avião.
ready to fly anywhere on your own now.
Mas
So,
o
where to next?
pouso perfeito, hein?
Some people say the sky's the limit. I say, it's just the
O
beginning.
céu é o limite. Valeu, Jess. No próximo episódio a gente vai explorar um pouco esse planetinha aí. Agora que tá todo mundo licenciado, vai ser fácil. Valeu, terráqueos. Até a próxima.